Yo, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about crypto AI altcoins versus crypto gaming, right? These two narratives are something I am extremely bullish on going into the next bull market. I see these two as the top narratives to pay attention to for the next bull run. I told you guys at like nauseum that these are going to be the biggest narratives going into the next bull run. Some people think it's going to be gaming that's going to be first. Some people think it's going to be AI, but either way, you should have allocations to both of these narratives in your portfolio. So before we get into all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video and comment what you think about AI altcoins and gaming altcoins. And while you're down there, you can check the pinned comment for the Discord link so you guys can join in that crypto conversation we're getting into daily, right? And you guys are able to ask your questions on how to get into some upcoming projects, private sales or public sales, because we have been getting into a lot of bangers lately. And as you guys may know, by December 1st, we're going to be ending this tier. This is going to be a closed out tier at the $20 tier. There's going to be another tier. Everything is changing for the Patreon group. So if you guys want to get in before the price change, you guys will be grandfathered in at the $20 tier if you guys haven't already joined, right? So this is the time to start looking into that Patreon. Join the Discord, join the Patreon, and let's get right into the video, guys. So right now, you guys already know, a lot of people are talking about AI altcoins. People are really extremely bullish on AI altcoins. Like recently here, as you guys can see, a token inspired by Grok AI, an artificial intelligence service by, has passed $160 million market cap, guys. So even memes that has nothing to do with AI are actually even pumping, right? That is the crazy part. People are really paying attention to the AI space because of, you know, people like Elon Musk here creating a new AI service. You guys already know ChatGPT came out last year, and that created the whole AI craze. So this entire year, people just been focused on AI, right? And when you go back to the top gainers, you guys can see there's a lot of AI altcoins that are going crazy, right? Of course, you got the Singularity DAO, the SingularityNET ecosystem. We will talk about that a little bit, right? But the DAO here, this is the launch pad. People are now paying attention to this a little bit more because they want to get into some SingularityNET altcoins, right? So this is a good way for them to get into that. That's the only AI launch pad I do know of so far, but it's also only siloed to the SingularityNET ecosystem, right? But there's a lot of different AI plays here that is looking great, especially Tau, right? We're going to go over all of these, so let's get into it. So SingularityNET ecosystem is right now one of the most talked about ecosystems because they have Hypercycles, Sophiaverse, Twin Protocol. All of those are something that is in the SingularityNET ecosystem. Right now, some people believe SingularityNET may be the top AI altcoins, and some people believe it may be Tau. Actually, as of right now, Tau does have a higher market cap than SingularityNET, but we'll get into that when we start talking about Tau, right? You can scroll down. This was out for like 6 years, right? It hit its all-time high in 2018, and right now it is gaining relevance again because of the whole AI narrative, right? And it's at 25 cents, you know, and its all-time high was 95 cents. So there's a potential this could make its way back past its all-time high with all the hypes, you know, circulating around it. And it's now fully on the Cardano ecosystem. As you guys may have known, SingularityNET was the first altcoin, altcoin to actually transition to the Cardano ecosystem, and this was a big transition for them. And now they have staking coming there, so this is going to be something that people are probably going to look into to stake their SingularityNET to make some passive income. Next, you have Tau. We've been talking about this below $60 even when it first came out, and you can only get this via OTC, right? Right now, as I told you guys, this has the higher market cap between AGIX, and pretty much all of them is just not shown on CoinGecko, but you guys can see it on CoinMarketCap at a $577 million market cap. So it is very high, right? Especially because it's new, but this thing is being called the Bitcoin of AI, essentially because of the tokenomics and things like that, as you guys can see it from all of it, right? So this thing, when it moves pretty fast. It was just recently under $100. It's now over $130, right? So this thing is going to be moving fast, and where it can go, we have to see. It's fully diluted, is already at a $2.9 billion market cap, right? The thing is, their subnets are being used already. People are using this marketplace. People are building on Tau, right? A typical project has a limited team working on scaling. Tau has unlimited numbers of members pushing progress and upgrades through subnet aside from the team, right? So people are really taking a keen eye on Tau as of right now. Tau is looking very good in terms of the AI plays. Now, we have OpenFabric. As you guys may have known, we got into the private sale of OpenFabric, so we're pretty good on OpenFabric as of right now. And these guys all were part of the Elron team, so that is the guys that are building OpenFabric, which has me like extremely bullish on OpenFabric here. Right now, it recently came out about, you guys can see 15 days ago it hit its all-time high of 22 cents. So it really hasn't experienced too much, especially during this little bear market, but things have been pumping, and this is lagging just a little bit, but I think it's going to start to pick up a little bit when more AI altcoins start to get talked about a lot more. And they also have their public testnet competition going on as of right now, so we have to see everything that is going to be going on for OpenFabric. I do think that is going to have a great bull market here. Now, Hypercycle is a part of the SingularityNET ecosystem. This is probably the best performing altcoin in the SingularityNET ecosystem. We did get into the private sale of this as well, and I told you guys a while ago this was going to hit $1, right? And it moved fast. Right now, as you guys can see, it already has a huge fully diluted evaluation at a $2 billion market cap there for the valuation. So that is huge. 1 month ago, it hit $1.18. So this is just recently off his all-time high, and I think it's going to continue to run. As you guys can see, 5 months ago it was all-time low at 24 cents. But people that got into the private sale and public sale, they're sitting pretty good on Hypercycle as of right now, and I think the growth will continue to happen for them. So as Lady Trader puts out here, what makes Hypercycle so good is that Hypercycle project would allow AI machines to conduct transactions with other AI machines rapidly, right? Hypercycle has a very strong utility. It allows investors to participate in computation through nodes. Next here we got Chappie. This recently just came out, like today actually, right? We got into the private sale of this, and of course people are taking their profits. Of course, at one point in time this was like a 10x for us. This is something that more people I think is going to talk about a little bit later here, right? If you guys don't know, is an AI plug and play protocol for building community. Is basically all around social media and things like that. So as SocialFi as a narrative come back a little bit, I think that Chappies could be talked about a little bit here, right? But this is something that is probably going to fly under the radar and end up doing very well in the long term here. Next, you got crypto gaming that is going crazy as of right now. Alex Becker put out his list. If you guys have seen my live stream, my last live stream, we had made a small little portfolio off of Alex's picks. It was $400 portfolio, so 4 picks for 100 a piece, right? And we're going to track that to see how that goes for the entire bull market that we're going to have soon, right? But besides that, I think there's going to be a lot of gaming altcoins that will do well. The question is, will they outperform AI? I want to ask you guys that, right? Do you guys think all gaming altcoins, a lot of gaming altcoins I should say, will outperform AI, or do you think it will be relatively the same, right? Because I told you guys I'm extremely bullish on these two narratives, and as you guys can see, some coins that people aren't even talking about or haven't talked about for a while have been going crazy. Like in the past 7 days, you got Realm up about 4x here, right? There's a lot of different altcoins that are going crazy. A lot more people I'm noticing are talking about Cidus a lot more, right? Mirror Circle is gaining a lot of attraction. There's a lot of games here that's just picking up, right? So let's just get straight into some of them. Now, Alex Becker also did put out this tweet here, right? The gaming bull, whenever it happens, now or later, will be at least a 2x to 3x bigger than the last gaming run, right? So that means a lot of altcoins will at least double in their all-time high if they're been an old like altcoin, or 3x from their old all-time high. And you're going to have the new altcoins that are just going to set some crazy all-time high, because even here he thinks that even big cap gaming altcoins will do 20 to 30x from their all-time high. That is huge, guys. Now, whether you like Alex or not, he is very smart when it comes down to gaming. He has made some tremendous games. So when it comes down to gaming, a lot of people do look to see what Alex is doing when it comes down to his gaming projects and what he's investing in, right? So it's pretty good to see how bullish he is, right? And he already started to get into the market. So even though Gala has been having his issues with the founders, it is still at the point where it is the highest market cap of all the gaming altcoins. Not that all of them, but you know, the ones that people really talk about, Gala is the highest market cap of them all. And you guys can see it was about 5 cents in January, right? It took a nice little downturn, right? That could be from the inflation and the news of the founders, you know, having to go at each other. But people are still extremely bullish on Gala, so this is going to be something to watch. How high it goes is going to be, you know, we left the scene, really. We have to see what is going to happen with this, but it's already starting to pick back up a little bit. But we're going to see. I do have confidence that it can do well in the next bull run, but like I said, how high it goes, it's just up to the market, and the market really is extremely bullish on these guys. Next, you got Knocka here. Now, mind you, I'm not talking about all my favorite AI altcoins or gaming altcoins. I'm just pointing out some that have been doing well, right? Or I think will do well going into the next bull, right? Knocka is already one of those that you see everywhere. You cannot turn your head or go into another social media app without hearing Knocka, right? Knocka is being shielded everywhere because mainly probably some people were actually smart enough or took a chance and were able to get it around the 5-cent mark, right? Remember, the private sale for this was about 12 cents. So this fell below private sale prices, and people picked it up. And they have been rewarded nicely, as where the price is as of right now. It's at $1.19. Its all-time high was $6.71, and Knocka has been one of those that you can actually be confident in, because you guys can see this whole entire bear market, they have been building, constantly updating the community. So for it to hit its all-time high, I think it passes its all-time high easily, right, going into the next bull here. Now, Cidus was also one of Alex's picks. I do like the Senate token over Cidus as of right now, but they're both going to perform well. These right now are getting talked about tremendously, and its all-time high for Cidus itself was 19 cents. That was 2 years ago. We did get into the private sale of this, right? So if you look, let's give it the past 90 days here. Past 90 days, this has gone on an extreme run, right? This is what's going on with gaming as of right now. Some of these you guys are catching on the bottom and it going crazy, right? If you look at the all-time chart, it doesn't even look like a big move. But if you look at that past 90 days, it looks like a big move. But you looked at that max chart, it's not a big move right now. But we'll see how things progress for it going into the next bull, especially with all the burnings they are doing for the token. That makes it, makes it very scarce on the market, which is why I'm a little bit bullish on the Senate, a little bit more on this than the Cidus token, because of its supply. It already had a better tokenomic than Cidus, so I do think that Senate is going to go crazy, and it's lagging behind Cidus as of right now. SharpNote, this was also an Alex Becker pick. It's around like a $14 million market cap, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 16. It's somewhere around there, but it's below $20 million market cap as of right now. We did get into the private sale of this. I see a lot more people really talking about this, right? From Superman, Alex Becker, other Web3 gamers on X and things like that are now taking notice on SharpNote. I actually even told you guys to pay attention to games on different chains, because they will be mainly undervalued. People will probably look on Ethereum for more of the gains, on gaming, AI, whatever it is, but there's some games that are on different chains that are super undervalued. Avalanche is one of those chains that not too many people was talking about, but as you guys can now see, gaming, well, Avalanche itself is starting to pick up, right? So that means people are going to now shift their focus on what's in the Avalanche ecosystem, and they're going to start to look at it. There's not too many games on the Avalanche ecosystem, and those are going to be the ones that prosper because of the attention coming to Avalanche, right? It's going to be the same thing as Sol from last bull, and even this bull market, Sol gaming altcoins on Sol are going to pick up too. So as you guys can see, AVAX and AVAX game cryptos is going to be huge this cycle. So that puts shrapnel, that puts playable, that puts guns, a lot of I think there's like 5 gaming altcoins on Avalanche that people are going to truly watch out for. So with that being said, let me just show you guys. I got to give credit to my guy Steve. He shared this tweet with me from Don Wonton. That made me instantly follow Don Wonton, because I'm looking to get all the alpha on AVAX, right? We're going to have a video talking about a lot of AVAX projects pretty soon. So this is going to be a quick side note, because Don Wonton, you know, has put out some good alpha here. AVAX gaming altcoins to watch in 2024. You're going to have Beam, you're going to have Shrapnel, guns, that's play off the grid, Egg, and you're going to have Domi. all you guys should pay attention to these altcoins here and whatever Play Providence launches, right? Why am I not following them? Follow real quick. You just had to follow that, right? So if you want to look at some AVAX altcoins, gaming altcoins, this is your list here. I will cover a lot of not gaming altcoins, but top altcoins on the AVAX ecosystem for you guys to pay attention to, because I think AVAX is going to definitely start to pump crazy. Next, we have BigTime here. Now, I've told you guys, BigTime is going to pump big time. All right. But I told you guys my entry was going to start to look around below 15 cents, and it got down to like, what is it, below 15 cents or so. Let me see, past 30 days we were able to, no, it did get past 15 cents though. It got below 15 cents. I just don't remember where it got below, to like 13 cents or so. All right, it got below there, but now, as you guys can see, in the past 24 hours they were doing an airdrop, so this might have played a part into why it pumped a little bit to about 20 cents. So this is something that is going to continue to move. I think BigTime and SharpNote are two games, actual games, that people are really paying attention to stream and to create an audience around. Of course, Star Atlas could come around. Of course, Dio could come around. Cidus. These are all games that people are probably going to try to stream and create content around. And these are the games that you guys should pay attention to. But I want to know what you guys think, right? Between AI and gaming altcoins, what do you think will actually succeed the most in the next bull, and what are your focuses on between AI and gaming? I've told you guys my portfolio will be focused all around AI and gaming, and I probably might start to give the edge into gaming a little bit more, especially that I'm getting into some of these gaming altcoin private sales a little bit higher, like SharpNote starting to move a little bit more. We got into Oxa. We're gonna get into some other gaming plays, so there's going to be a lot of things coming for gaming that may start to take a precedence in my portfolio. But like I said, if you guys do not want to miss out on no projects, private sales, join that Patreon, join the Discord. Don't forget, we're on the road to 20k subscribers, so if you guys want to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.